Welcome to BaseballGuys.com. I'm your host, as always on Around the Horn, Ray Flowers. I know it's been a while, folks, since I've done a video, but I thought it's now the middle of May. It's time to get back and rocking with the videos here at BaseballGuys.com. Got a new webcam. Hopefully I don't look too spotty. Got my Captain America hat on for the Avengers. And let's get ready to rock and start talking some baseball. The big news in the world of baseball right now is obviously the injury to the hamstring of Matt Kemp. Now, Matt Kemp is going to miss, hopefully, no more than 2 weeks, but obviously he's out for at least that period of time. The last 3 seasons, Kemp has only missed 4 games in total, so this is a big blow to a player who just hasn't been injured at all the last couple of seasons. It also really puts into question his value the rest of the way. I don't doubt that he comes back and has a successful season at the plate, but I worry about his ability to steal bases. He only had 2 steals in 5 attempts through roughly the first fifth of the season, putting him on pace for about 10 steals. How much is he going to be able to ramp that up coming back from a leg injury? This is a guy who's been in the 30 steal plus range 3 of the last 4 years. Keep an eye on that situation with the hamstring. Hope it'll be a short duration. Tough blow, though, considering how good Matt Kemp has been. Oh, by the way, Tony Gwynn and Jerry Sands should share some time. Sands being recalled from the minors. He's the power bat. Gwynn is the better defensive player and also the guy that has the ability to use his legs. Gwynn will probably see the most playing time for those of you in NL leagues. Frienrich, great outing against the Giants last night. Got a chance to watch that one up close and personal. Dynamic curveball that he was dropping in on the Giants, leading to 10 strikeouts. He now has 17 strikeouts in his 2 outings. But let me, a little bit of caution here. First of all, it was against the Padres and the Giants, and those are not very good offenses. Secondly, though he's an elite-level prospect, or used to be an elite-level prospect, he'd had problems with his conditioning, he'd had problems with his health. He really wasn't at all impressive last season, so though this is a good start and makes him NL-only worthy right now, I really do hesitate to recommend him long-term in a mixed league. Troy Tulowitzki, his teammate, was standing at the lip of the dugout, getting ready to go out on the on-deck circle. Dexter Fowler hit a screaming line drive back toward the Rockies dugout last night, and that ball hit Tulowitzki right in the fibula, right in the shin. Watching the injury live, it looked like it was a severe case where it might even resulted in a broken leg. In fact, Tulowitzki after the game said he feared that might have been what was going on. The good news for the Rockies and Tulowitzki owners is it does not appear that he broke any bones. MRIs, X-rays, all of that is clear. Tulowitzki will miss a couple of days. We've grown used to that in and out of the lineup with him. But good news, it's not thought to be a long-term issue. Looked pretty scary last night. The bullpens. I got to talk about the bullpens here on Around the Horn at BaseballGuys.com. First one, the Washington Nationals. Now, they lost Drew Storen to injury. They lost Brad Lidge to injury. They were forced to go with Henry Rodriguez, a huge arm, 98-mile-an-hour average fastball. Got the skills to work the 9th inning, but he's young. He's not overly developed in terms of his maturity, and he walks far too many batters. He had another tough outing last night, had to be removed from a save outing. The Nationals continue to say he's their 9th inning guy. And with Storen and Lidge out of the mix, it's not surprising they would say that. But Sean Burnett had to come in to get the save last night. Tyler Clippard, who I've said all along is probably the most highly skilled pitcher in that bullpen, is still out there. For now, it's Henry Rodriguez. Lidge is getting closer to a return as he works his way back from an injury. Burnett, Clippard shouldn't be unowned in any NL-only league. You might even take a chance on getting a few saves here and there from that duo in a mixed league. How about the Yankee situation? Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer in the history of the game, goes down with injury. We then get David Robertson stepping in. Tremendous skill since the beginning of last season, one of the 10 best relievers in all of baseball. Has a little bit of a rough outing. We then learn he's got pain in his left side. He's now going for an MRI on his left lat oblique area. This injury has knocked people out for a couple of weeks, a couple of days, a couple of months. Let's hope it's a minor case. But Rafael Soriano must be owned in all leagues at the moment because he will be the guy the team turns to if Robertson is unable to go. Yet another dicey situation. It just will not stop in fantasy baseball. The Mets, on the other hand, the other team in New York, continue to stick with Frank Francisco. He had another rough outing on Monday night. The team still says he's the guy. Bobby Parnell might be in the mix, but I think John Roush would be the name to buy here if you're looking to support Francisco, who continues to really struggle despite the support of the team. A couple of quick hitters before we end this. Another couple of guys that are struggling. Dan Haren, ERA and WHIP are not where people want him to be. There's a back issue he's dealing with. He didn't look great on Monday night, giving up 4 runs in 6 innings. I still would recommend buying low. Last 6 or 7 years, he's been as consistent as any pitcher in baseball. There's also the fact that his last 3 outings this season, Angels haven't scored a single run for him. Okay, not a single run in 3 starts. That's bound to change, making Haren a nice buy low option. And then finally, Jeff Neimann of the Rays, out 4 to 6 weeks with the broken fibula. It was thought to be much worse, so I guess the 4 to 6 week time frame isn't as bad as it could have been, but obviously he's out long term for the Rays here. They have Wade Davis, but Davis has looked pretty good out of the bullpen, so Alex Cobb will probably, not certainly, but probably get that rotation spot. He looked pretty good in 9 starts as a rookie last season, and he merits immediate attention in AL-only leagues. I'm Ray Flowers, BaseballGuys.com. Thanks for joining me on Around the Horn, and I'll talk to you again soon.